Hey, I'm Braz. This is legs and torso. This is my husband Cisco. This is balls, belly, and beard.
And this is our very uncomfortable pull-out sofa bed.
This is our spare room.
And this is Bad Movie Mountain.
A literal, figurative mountain of bad movies. You see, way back when. Well, okay, future us here. We had a brief discussion and came to the realization that nobody wants a long introduction or a long backstory into us or even why we're doing the show. So we're going to cut that right down and keep it as short as possible. We do have a mountain of bad movies. We've been fans of bad movies forever. Whenever we see something that's a potential bad movie, we have to buy it. The problem is we ended up getting more than we ever watched.
Yeah, so we've got a literal Bad Movie Mountain just waiting for us to watch.
About 90% of which we have never seen.
And about 70 to 80% are going to be shit.
Yeah, probably crap. So, very briefly, what happened was we ended up watching them for fun. Found really hilarious bits. We shared them with some of our friends online, and then decided, well, since we've got this huge backlog of them, why don't we go through them and make a show out of it? Instead of just sharing small clips, we can share all the best clips, and then recommend whether or not people go and find it for themselves. Is it a diamond in the rough sort of thing?
Because even on the worst bad movie, there's usually a few bits that are funny. And
Something.
we'll bring you those funny bits without having to sit through the painful bits.
We're going to have to sit through the painful bits, though.
I know. But we have alcohol. Well, I have alcohol.
Give a thumbs up, Cisco. Yay. Well, what, did future us just fuck up our intro?
Wait, do I still get to do my song and dance routine?
Nope. It's the fucking point. You know what? I passed on a perfectly good GHR recording for this. Well, while we sulk, we should mention that today's choice of movie was picked ahead of time. It's an old favourite. The thing is, usually the way it's going to work is we'll be picking semi-randomly from the mountain. Like we said earlier, we haven't seen the majority of them. We have no idea what they're going to be like. And as Cisco mentioned earlier, a lot of them could be absolute shite. So we didn't want to start off with a potential dud. So we picked The Story of Ricky. Now I say, we have seen it before. We haven't seen it in well over 15 years.
Yeah, it was about 15, 16 years ago we watched it.
It was the first bad movie as a couple we ever watched. We saw it at a friend's house. This copy, Cisco bought me for one of my birthdays, way back in the day. And from what I recall, it was amazing. But given how many bad movies we've seen by then...
Our tastes in bad movie have been refined.
Bad movie
We are
connoisseurs.
connoisseurs, yes.
I'm actually worried it's going to be absolute crap. And that I thought was amazing because I hadn't seen anything by then. So, yeah.
I'm sure it's still great. Ooh, extra slippery at the basket. Oh, wait. They've gone. You can come back now.
Bitches. You didn't even get to do your song and dance.
I know. I worked on that choreography for days.
I know, I was there. Well, I suppose we should go and watch the bloody thing. Come on. Fucking future selves. Wait, what? What's this? Is this clouds?
It's snow.
Ah, yeah, that makes more sense. Story Ricky!
Woo!
Etc.
I'm not a natural woo person.
Story Ricky!
AKA Ricky O.
Oh, Ricky, you're so fine.
Oh,
By 2001 AD, capitalist countries have privatized all government organization. Prisons, like parking lots, have become franchised businesses.
I appreciate the parallel between prisons and parking lots.
Like car parks. Prisons. Like car parks have become privatized business. You know the big car park business?
Yeah.
The capitalist bastards.
Ricky Ho, 21 years old, sentenced to serve 10 years for manslaughter and assault. The warden is the most powerful in this prison. After him, it's the assistant warden.
Okay.
The cells are divided into 4 wings: east, west, north, and south.
Captain, you know that's my towel. What?
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Okay.
his towel now.
Daniel's at it again. He's a gang leader and the captain of the cell block.
He's friends with the guards.
Well, what can you do?
We can all piss together.
Get on your knees and apologize.
Where was he keeping that?
No, he's one of the 4.
What the fuck did he pull that out?
Oh!
Captain, are we leaving? We still have to wash. So who cares?
What? Oh, fuck! What the fuck did that... Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
That was an amazing dummy head.
You talking to me?
What?
Why are you backing away from him?
Do you know who he is? What? What? What?
Where did that even come from? What the fuck?
Did he bring that into the prison with him?
He brought it into the showers with him, apparently. It's his brush. Synced, what the...
Oh.
Oh, the fetish porn.
Oh.
Okay.
So it is in the film. Oh.
Hey, happy times.
Hey, old man Ma hanged himself.
He's already dead. So take off his handcuffs.
Ricky, make it easy now.
That's a good job they know his name.
What? I mean, he's right, because he died without handcuffs on, so it seems a bit weird to put handcuffs on a...
Where was he keeping that? I mean, obviously in his top. But...
The more impressive part is he put it back together again. It got smashed over the old man's head.
Go back to your cell, Ricky. You're in prison.
You didn't establish in any way that they knew each other or that they cared about him beyond... Oh god, he's crying now.
How can you tell? It's in the rain.
Oh, he's gonna cry. He's gonna scream. He's gonna scream.
Oscar moment! You fuck that rain up, Ricky. Fucking rain. It's your fault, rain.
I mean...
Oh.
Oh, gay porno scene.
What you called it. He scoots off side.
Zorro, get him! I'm betting on you.
Is he on like... Oh, shit!
Well, that's not what happened.
No,
Okay.
Oh! What? Oh!
You don't mess with fucking Ricky. You don't use that sound effect.
Oh, fuck!
Another moment.
Oh,
Flashbacks.
Flashback.
Yeah, Ricky.
Oh, he's in
This is
school.
fine. You blow my mind, Ricky.
I am your uncle. I have known you since you were a kid, Ricky. Ever since you were 7 and 8 years old, you've shown superhuman strength.
What?
From then on, I've been keeping an eye on you, Ricky.
What?
You don't know me.
You don't know your uncle who's been keeping an eye on you your entire life.
Uncle, I want to learn Chico.
Why are you talking to his crotch?
Please teach me.
What the fuck?
And turns the body into a natural shield against all attacks.
Oh,
No, that's special effects.
so he has a force field as well.
I want you to call forth your energy and break this headstone with your arms and your legs.
But
Watch
Hang on.
me do it.
desecrate a gravestone?
With your arms and your legs.
Oh, well, he's already started.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Now I want you to
I've set up all these gravestones. Come and destroy these. I fucking hated all these people.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's just...
Ricky, Qigong feeds on strength and gets stronger and stronger. Give it a try.
How is any of this helping him? All we've done is thrown stones at him. Is this a new character? Is this
I
the
mean-
assistant warden?
Oh, fuck. He went
The
cross-eyed.
prisoner's here.
Oh, gee, where did all that come from? Not a prop. Flashback time. This is the weirdest love scene since episode 2. Damn it, that's not the flashback I wanted, damn it.
You can't make that noise in here! And then I cut you up and give your pieces to the dogs!
Oh.
Andrew, are you serious?
Where did you get that from, Andrew? Maybe...
Oh!
Oh, look at all
You
that
disrespect
blood.
me?
I'm letting you use the knife to enforce the rules.
He had a
He had a
machete
giant
before.
fucking axe thing.
Keeps him in his eye.
Would you care for some mints? Oscar, give me a good show, all right?
Oh man. And of course there's a giant crucifix. Why? Scenes are just happening.
Why has he
Ricky
got a
there?
leaf?
Why is Ricky there? Why does he have a leaf? Why would Ricky care if somebody was put up on a post?
Why don't you fight back? I want you to be fair. Let Andrew go. Then we'll fight.
Do you know Andrew?
I make
Wasn't
the
Andrew a
rules.
bad
You got
guy?
that? Yeah. Oh.
Glitter!
Hourglass from the assistant warden. Let's see if
Fucking
you're
glitter.
strong. When you're blind.
Oh, sewage!
That'll wash my eyes back into... From
Oh, no, okay.
So you can still see, but your right arm's crippled. You're still a goner.
Oh!
Slapped him on the back of the head and his eye fell out.
Well, now he's got somewhere he can keep his mints.
You're all right.
What the... What?
Don't do this to yourself. Die together.
What?
I remember
Oh,
this.
what?
I remember this.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh!
We'll die together!
All right. You've got a lot of guts, Oscar.
Oh, jeez, you've got a lot of guts
I'll
on.
kill you. You won't quit, will you?
Whee!
But his skull's perfectly fine. He just... Yay! He's dead!
We have Ricky back.
The gang of four.
Afraid of you.
Oh, oh.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And one of them was in the sewer?
Oh.
Okay, that's,
Just-
that's what they're doing.
Ricky, here are some of my friends.
He was hiding in the sewers! The escalation in this film is all over the fucking place.
Well, My problem is I still don't really know what the plot is.
Ricky is in prison. Hijinks ensue.
Where'd you get these poppy leaves?
Oh.
Why are you carrying poppy leaves?
There we go, West cell.
Ooh.
Take this and get rid of Ricky.
Yeah, you go kill Ricky.
This time we won't just cut off your tongue.
Ah! At least he had an actual scene with him within which to get acquainted and thus to actually be upset about his death.
Oh, fucking angry now. This film is half.
Are you killing
half-
your fish?
This film is just half of scenes of Ricky going, "No, that extra character is dead."
But there's no water on the wall where he chucked the pole.
Did it?
God damn it! What could this be? What the hell's going on?
I'd say that your puppies are. You have to stop every time.
They're burning everything.
How did you get in?
He locked himself in.
Bastard! Why are you growing opium?
Rogan's kung fu is unorthodox.
Yes, it is.
Oh. Did you notice the wall move there when he hit it?
Ricky, let's have a go at it. Right?
Giant Elvis.
Yeah.
Oh! What the? What? What?
And welcome to the cement room. We hope you enjoy your stay. Jump through this tinfoil door.
The warden's here! Get the gate! The warden's here! Get the gate!
Everybody, it's nap time. It's just prison mandated nap time.
I thought they woke up when he gave them the finger.
Get up!
Ooh, you see,
Warden,
spike on the end of this cane. Oh, Jesus, he's come right out of Indiana Jones. What? What? Oh, fuck. What tone is this going for?
You know about the opium, huh?
What? What?
Okay. Who wrote this?
How did he know that the warden needed help? Ow. That force field thing his uncle taught him would probably come in really handy round about
It's
now.
very inconsistent. It's a very inconsistent force field. So that actor's playing like what, 4-year-old?
Oh! Oh! What?
Why did it have powder in it?
oh no! Get up! You're really useless. I was betting on you.
We're human beings! Human beings!
Are you?
Well, I'm going to say, really,
Oh,
are
come on.
you? What?
No, it's time for the
What?
press. There's a hole in
There's
the
a
wall.
hole in the wall.
Ricky, there's a hole in the wall.
Go for the hole in the wall.
Tessa, come on out!
Why didn't you do that the first time? I'll go through the hole in the wall.
I can't do it. God damn it. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later, right?
Oh,
But a picture
yes.
survived.
Him and his grandma. I think. It was kind of hard to tell because it was a very
They all
dirty
have
picture,
relatives
but
awaiting their release. How can you use them and then discard them like they're some dirty rags?
what?
You asked.
What?
There's no way
Who
you
the
can get away.
fuck built this prison?
It's Ricky. Ricky, gonna be? Hey, come on. Hey, look. Yes, you're right.
The thing is, by this point, Ricky's killed most of the bad guys.
Well, he's gone through half of the big four, but he's still got the warden and the deputy warden.
I'm not too concerned about the chances of him killing them, though, given that he's killed the big... But why are you always in the sewer? Don't kick the dog!
Oh, the poor dog!
What?
Rogan, that was a great shot.
What?
Ah!
Who's...
Looks like he'll need a plumber.
Whose dog was that? Tasty. Flashbacks! I think it's the scene! I think it's my favourite scene of the whole film. I've been waiting for it. Will it live up to my memory? Drug use, not on my streets.
Whoop.
Hey, boss, that chick saw us stealing, but I caught her and brought her back here for you.
Wait for it.
Why is she running upstairs?
Wait for it. Yes. 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 The best death scene ever.
Oh, fucking hell. How did I forget that?
That scene's been burned into my mind. Oh, man. Number 67.
67 is an 07.
That's a debate we can have later.
I'm pretty sure it's an 07. What? How the fuck did it do that?
Ricky, I brought something for you to eat.
Here's some rice.
You haven't eaten for a whole week, Ricky. Don't forget, you're our hope and our dream.
That's not
Come on,
true. He ate that.
Ricky, eat.
He ate that dog's liver or whatever it
A
was.
heart. I think it was heart.
The warden's a tough guy. Ricky, you must be careful. Don't give up.
You couldn't have just said that. You had to hide it on the plate. Why don't we all just leave our cell to find out?
That's a great puppet.
Not a puppet! Thing is, he's strong enough to break out at any point.
I'll finish both of you bastards today!
Oh!
Okay then.
Now it's your turn!
Oh!
Hey, Ricky, hold it! Thanks for bringing me the food, Freddy. Freddy! Freddy!
Responsible for Freddy's death.
You know what this movie could have used was a couple of scenes again of him getting to know the prisoners. And he was like, that's the first time we find out who Freddy is when he's dying.
Just you.
Just you.
this one. Fuck this one.
Oh!
Sure. Anyway, elsewhere in the prison.
Why is the kid in pajamas?
Tomorrow's ready.
I didn't even notice. It's turned into Willy Wonka or something. Given the fact that there's a riot going on, was this scene just to add more reason for him to get killed?
It's like, literally, it's how can he be evil in this scene?
No!
Oh, what the fuck's suddenly happening? What?
Made for shooting elephants.
What? What?
What?
Was
This is an explodey flintlock pistol.
You shot him in the ass.
But I almost forgot.
You're not afraid of bullets.
Come here.
But don't these ones make him
But-
Take my
explode?
son away. If any prisoner's trying to get in your way, I have my permission to kill him.
Yes, sir.
Oh, oh, fuck! What's going on?
I completely forgot about this.
Oh, how did we forget this? Oh, whoa!
Ricky, come on, show me. Watch out.
Oh! Oh, it doesn't bother him. Also, his blood's black.
The suit's falling to bits.
Oh, it really
And he's nowhere near as tall as he once was.
doesn't work well on... Oh, God.
Don't you get it? We're from the same school of martial arts.
Qigong feeds on strength and gets stronger and stronger.
We're from the same school of martial arts where it feeds on strength and gets stronger and stronger. So grab him by the nuts, punch him in the heart, and throw him in a mincer.
Oh!
Hey, stop fighting!
I've got this. What's that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't you do that earlier?
Why did you do that immediately?
You're all free now.
In the eyes of the law, sure.
They're not moving though, they're just standing
We're
there.
all free!
We're all free!
Let's just stand
Let's
here.
just stay here, because I don't want to follow Ricky.
Ricky's fucking mental, man.
I appreciate it. Are the guards just disappeared?
Yes,
I mean,
they're gone now. They're also free. They floated off.
oh, that...
Roll credits. I can't show any of that.
You're not gonna... There's so much! I mean, every scene ends with gore.
Yeah. Gratuitous gore.
Bad movie mountain.
It's not bad movie fountain.
Bad movie mountain.
All the good movies we be discounting. Hang on. Discounting?
What? That's a perfect rhyme. Come on, let's get back to it. It was really grooving. Bad movie mountain.
It's not bad movie fountain. Oh, bloody hell.
Right. So.
How did we forget about any of that?
What? Oh, fuck!
Right, so where do we even start? Cisco, what is the story of Ricky about?
Right. There isn't what you call much of a plot. I mean, there is a sort of plot, but it's difficult to follow, so I'm just going to try and give you the cliff notes. Basically, Ricky is sent to prison for manslaughter, although we do see him murder.
I was going to say, it's not really manslaughter, is it? It is straight up 100% murder.
Yeah. He has superpowers, as in he's super strong, and there's a mention of a force field. Doesn't really quite play into anything. There's a lot of stuff that's mentioned that just then is forgotten about later on. He's sent to prison. The warden is evil. There's a deputy warden who's also evil, and there's 4 prisoners who are all superpowered ninjas who are all evil. And basically, Ricky kills his way through all of them.
Character is introduced. He's either evil, so Ricky will have to kill him, or sympathetic and killed, so Ricky will have reasons to kill people.
Yes, and that just loops throughout the movie. You go from one amazing random fight scene to the next. The blood and guts are amazingly graphic.
I was going to say fight scene or gore scene.
Gore scene, yeah. I mean, there are some fight. It's not all gore. There are some actual fights, but all of them end gory. And then after he's killed everybody, he leaves.
Which he could have done at any point. Right. Well, here we go.
Oh my fucking god.
I do not remember that in this film. Is this a fetish film?
We're about to watch a gay porno. Again.
Woo! So, now that the cat has joined us, everybody knows what my favourite scene is, probably, by my reactions to it. It's my favourite death scene of any film, good or bad. What's your favourite scene from the story of Ricky?
It has to be, given some thought, because there's a lot of really good scenes. There is a lot. I mean, it's tough, but for me, it's one of the opening scenes, which is the shower scene, with the old man reaching for his towel, getting thrown against the wall, magically pulling out a train, magically pulling out a plane, having his face planed off, Ricky tripping the guy over it into a bed of nails, and magically, there's so much that just magically appears in that scene. It's fantastic.
Where does the bed of nails come from?
He's been in prison 5 minutes. He's managed to put it together somehow and put it into place and drip somebody over and poke their eye out with it. It's fantastic. It really sets the tone for the rest of the movie because it's so graphic. It's so hilariously written and mistimed, and there's that wonderful bit with the four guys peeing together halfway through. It's just
they're exposition guys.
So
they're sort of
much.
giving you background exposition. It's
They're
like,
giving
oh,
you exposition,
he's
and
at
they're
it
all
again.
pissed together. It's like, what the fuck?
Daniel's at it again.
He's a gang leader and the captain of the cell block.
He's friends with the guards.
Well, what can you do?
And that just sets you up for the movie, because once that scene's over, everything is awesome. Everything that follows is great. His reaction to the old man dying, how dare you, Rain.
Yes, he beats up the rain because the old man that he never met died. It
is so awesome.
It never stops. The story of Ricky starts strong, old man being flung around, nails to the eyes, never stops. Scene after scene after scene, gore, insanity, madness.
It ends with Ricky mincing the bad guy, quite literally in a mincing machine. His entire skeleton down to his head.
Yeah, the thing I love about that is, though, right? That mincing machine was just introduced in the scene before that.
There's a lot of that throughout the entire movie. Things are established a moment before they're needed.
All of it is just, hey, by the way, this is a thing. Oh my god, that thing's been killed. It's been exploded. There's guts everywhere. Wasn't that amazing? Cut to next thing. Hey, look at this thing. Okay, I have to mention his son?
Yeah. I'm assuming son and not... I mean, he calls him son.
Wait, he's his son, but the actor's like in his 30s or something,
Yeah,
playing a 4-year-old.
I don't know if he's supposed to be 4. He's definitely not older than 10. Oh, God, what the fuck?
He's just randomly dressed in like these weird
pajamas?
1950s pajamas with the sleep cap and the stripes. And he looks like he's out of Willy Wonka or something.
Yeah, and oh, fuck. That character, I mean, just... There is no need for him. There's no explanation for him.
That's true of the entire movie. There's no need for this. There's no explanation for this, but watch.
Unlike all the other stuff in that movie, he doesn't get killed or exploded or anything, so he's just a character that's there.
He's there until the movie goes, we should probably get rid of him. And he just says, take my son away. And if anybody tries to stop you, you can shoot them with this. Which, no explanation, is a flintlock pistol that shoots bullets that make people inflate and then explode.
Yeah.
As you do.
You have to introduce those concepts and that thing earlier on.
Story of Ricky doesn't. Fuck you, here's an exploding bullet. Fuck you, he is in the sewer. Why is he in the sewer? Fuck you, here's a dog. There's no animals in the prison. Where did that come from?
And then the dog's dead. The dog is introduced and killed in the same scene.
Exactly. Things are introduced and then killed either to upset Ricky, to make him kill, or for Ricky himself to kill.
He ate that dog's heart.
Yeah, it was fucking tasty.
There is a possibility that the story of Ricky makes sense. Or makes more sense.
There's
and
a
it's just
possibility
very
that
badly
makes
translated.
No. Ricky's here we go. I'm going to run through this, right? Ricky's girlfriend is in university or college, even though it looks like a cafe.
Yeah.
She leaves. She goes down the street. People are taking drugs. Drugs are bad. She is shocked by this. Not in my town. She turns to leave and runs into somebody. Smash cut to her being flung onto a bed, but no reaction from her. She's just sort of lying on the bed, not moving. He says to what is apparently his boss, she saw us dealing drugs, so I brought her back here. What should we do? He said, what would you do if an old woman saw you? You know, don't bring everyone back here. He goes, you're right, boss.
Very
we won't.
reasonable thing of, why did you bring this woman to me?
Yeah, but then it pulls back to show that the bed is in the same room he's in. So he kind of goes over to her and picks her up off the bed. She still hasn't moved. There's no expression on her face whatsoever. She's just blindly staring. He moves the hair off her cheek. She sits there for a few seconds, screams, runs out the room past the two guys who brought her, up the stairs, and runs straight off the roof. Cut to the dummy the other way around, falling and just splat on the floor. It is so fucking hilarious. The timing of it is amazing. They couldn't have written that to be dramatic.
The dummy shot is fantastic as well. Like, of the dummy falling, it's just so good.
And a shoe goes flying off. It's amazing.
It's like you hear the dummy shots and you see the dummy shots. This is like the quintessential. This is the textbook example. This could be taught in universities. This is the dummy shot. This is the dummy shot.
So this is to imply that his girlfriend is killed by drug dealers, but she wasn't. They just happened to be there when she herself ran up the stairs instead of down to get out of the building and just ran straight off the roof. They didn't push her, they didn't throw her. Someone took her to a house she didn't know. She commits suicide.
Yeah.
Ricky, super angry by this, puts on a camouflage poncho, as you do, goes over and murders the guy whose house it was. Not even the people who picked her up off the street, who was just randomly on the street with some hookahs, I think is supposed to be. Maybe some prostitutes.
The hell's your problem, huh?
Here's the thing. A lot of bad movies have low budgets. This doesn't seem to be low budget. This seems high budget for the time.
Dated,
as well.
but yeah, for around the time, I would have said it was still lowish budget, but not. You know,
it is a Hong Kong film. They're not spending Hollywood money on it.
Yeah.
But I think production-wise, it's really well done. I think the audio, the dubbing is very questionable.
Rogan, don't you know how to do your job? Damn it!
But whatever. The point is, it's well made. It's an amazing bad movie, but money was spent on it. I think time and care was spent on it. This wasn't it's crazy because the director's insane and incompetent. I'm saying it's very good from a production standpoint. Yeah?
I think with all the money they put into it, there is a possibility they could have done an actual really good film, or an actual decent film. But what they couldn't have done is the story of Ricky, because the story of Ricky, it defies plot. It's just there. It is a thing. You go from one scene to the next and you don't know what's going to happen, and everything is just awesome. We took 15 years for us to forget this movie, I don't think I'm ever going to forget it a second time. I think now
No.
I've seen it a second time. It is indelible on my brain. But I am going to force everybody that we know to watch it because it is that damn good.
Yes, everybody should watch it, which is probably the next thing. I would fully recommend going out, finding a copy of The Story of Ricky. It's amazing. We've shown some of the best, or what we think are the best bits, but you should really watch the whole thing. Start to finish, it's non-stop insanity.
Yeah, like most bad movies, even the best ones, there are periods of kind of boring bits, or, you know, it's dull, or it's just...
Exposition dumps.
Yeah, that sort of thing. You don't really get that in The Story of Ricky. Even the exposition dumps end with fucking insanity.
Or start with insanity.
That
entire thing with his uncle was supposed to be explaining, like, Ricky's past, but it didn't explain anything. It just raised more questions.
You know Qigong. Uncle, I want to learn Qigong. I can help the weak. Please teach me.
Cisco, would you recommend people go out and find their own copy of The Story of Ricky?
As long as they don't try and get a hold of our copy, then yes, absolutely, I would recommend The Story of Ricky to anybody who loves bad movies, anybody who loves just blood and guts and gore. Actually, I don't know about the blood and guts because it's really bad.
It's not bad. It's funny.
It's funny. I still go ooh every single time, which made you laugh a lot because every time
something gruesome happened, you went,
time.
oh, whoa.
Yeah, it just most of it just comes out of nowhere as well, though. It's so graphic, but yes, absolutely, fully, wholeheartedly recommend that you watch The Story of Ricky. That you get a hold of it somehow. And watch it.
You're all free now!
Oh, speaking of, I also recommend getting a cat. They will get in the way of everything you do.
He doesn't give a shit.
Do you recommend The Story of Ricky? He's considering it. He's considering it. Find your copy of the Story of Ricky. It's amazing. Ooh, free prize draw. Hong Kong Legends. That's not a thing anymore. What type of genre do you prefer? Traditional Kung Fu, fantasy swordplay, Category 3/adult. Category 3?
Category 3/adult?
Contemporary action/thriller, heroic bloodshed /gunplay. Please tick as appropriate.
There's some very specific categories of movie, especially Category 3.
Oh my god, other titles available. Spooky. I can barely read these. Zoo Warriors from Magic Mountain.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I want to see that.
Mr. Vampire. Iron Monkey.
Haven't we seen Mr. Vampire?
We've seen Robo Vampire.
Oh, Robo Vampire. Robo Vampire is awesome.
Ninja in the Dragon's Den. Naked Killers.
I can't remember what's the zoo one. The zoo one sounds interesting. Okay, the zoo one sounds like it's going to have some really terrible special effects.
As long as there's no porn.
That wasn't where my mind went to.
Go get your copy of The Story of Ricky. It's amazing.
It really is. Get yourself a cat too.
Yeah, get a cat. They're amazing. At getting in the way.
I was wondering how long we were going to hold that for because it was getting a bit
just long enough.
And The Story of Ricky becomes the first Bad Movie Mountain movie on the shelf of fame. Ta-da! Leave it. Leave it. That works so much better.